word is there. So only on the basis of word you can't match list of heading. I'm telling you, this will lead you to bring less band scores. Don't rely only on the keyword strategy. Try to understand the things what they are discussing in the paragraph. Hello everyone, I am Monika from IELTS 9. Okay, so we will be doing two list of heading worksheets. Okay, so this first one will be easier, and especially those who have just started doing practice for IELTS reading. So for IELTS preparation, it's important to start with easier one, not with difficult one. Okay, this is helpful for beginners, but those who have done so many practices and they want to get some challenge, this reading passage having a difficult level of list of headings. So basically in this YouTube video I am focusing on list of heading. Okay, so let's start it. And first I will be doing this and then this. Okay, so I request you to practice with me. I will be showing you paragraph as well as the question statement. So what are the reading tips, IELTS reading tips and tricks for solving list of headings? I will be telling you first, and then we will start the practice. Firstly, you should understand, you should read the instructions. Like they have given, write the correct number 1 to 10 in boxes 1 to 7 on your answer sheets. Okay, so list of heading these 1 to 10. Mind the thing that they have given specifically this style of 1 to 10. If you in front of these question numbers, if you write 7, 9, 1, 3, in this series, this will be wrong answer. Okay, don't try to write in your own style. Always follow the instructions because they have given this Roman numericals. Okay, so first thing is this. Now we will be reading all the headings. We will try to understand its meaning, and then we will come out with one or two keywords. When we are reading the headings, try to visualize the thing here. Early years of Gilbert. So what do you mean by early years? Early years means his childhood days, some school days, some college days, some early years of his job and all. Okay, means olden days. So this person's, of course, reading name is William Gilbert and magnetism. Okay, so everywhere you will get this name. So this is not the keyword. So next one is what was new. New means something new or modern or recent about his scientific research method. Some research method will be there, and that method will be new or recent or some modern kind of thing. Okay, the development of chemistry, development of growth of chemistry subject. So chemistry is the keyword. Questioning traditional astronomy. So astronomy I have done it, and questioning some doubts on traditional astronomy, some questions raised about traditional astronomy. Okay, pioneers. So this is quite common word in IELTS reading of the early science. Okay, pioneers means like those who have done great thing, or the first persons, or you can say the main, like in science we have Newton. Okay, he is also pioneers of early science and all, we can say. Some scientists, because they are talking about science, so some scientist name maybe they're talking in any paragraph. Professional and social recognition. Professional and social recognition means someone is famous kind of thing. Social recognition, of course, like we have Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan in Bollywood industry. So they are professionally good, as well as they have social recognition in the society. That's the social recognition. Becoming the president of the Royal Science Society means they will be talking about more becoming the president of Royal Science Society in that paragraph. The great works of Gilbert, some great things, some great work or theory about the thing he had done it, Gilbert. His discovery about magnetism, his discovery is innovation, something like that. His change of focus. Focus here means earlier he was doing something different, and because his is there, na? So all the things will be relating to Gilbert, Mr. Gilbert. His change of focus, like earlier, suppose he was interested in A subject, now he will be interested in B subject. So instead of A, he has changed his focus towards B. That is the change of focus. Okay, now I will be showing you paragraph, and you need to read it along with the questions. Now I can ask you for subscription and like. Thank you so much in advance, and let's start our practice. So I'm showing you question. Of course I will be doing like that only. You can pause the screen now and read it, and then on the video. 16th and 17th century, these are old times they are talking, saw two great pioneers of modern science. So as I told you, this is the easier reading passage, Galileo and Gilbert. So here they have given two persons name, means they are great pioneers. Impact of their findings is eminent, means famous kind of thing, or known, well known. Gilbert was the first modern scientist. Now they've started talking about Gilbert. Was the first modern scientist, also accredited father of the science of electricity and magnetism, an English man of learning and a physician at the court of. Now full thing they have given about this person. Prior to him, all that was known of electricity and magnetism was that ancient new, nothing more than. Okay, so first line is saying two, they are talking about early great pioneers of modern science. So early years of Gilbert, no, they are not talking about early childhood or early past days of Gilbert. What was new about scientific research is not described here. The development of chemistry is not there. Questioning about traditional astronomy, nothing is given. Pioneers of early science. Now you must be talking about, you must be asking, where is early science? Okay, here they have given pioneers, early, here they have given time, centuries, 16th and 17th century saw two great. So at that time it was modern science, but still they are talking about these two centuries. So that's why it will be the answer. So this I will do it, or you can cut it from your list. So I will select number 5 for paragraph number A. Okay, so now I will be showing you B number paragraph. B number is too small paragraph. You can read it. Gilbert's birth. Now they have started talking birth. Predated Galileo. If you can understand this, you can easily get the answer. But born in an eminent, full paragraph you should read it, and especially first 3 4 sentences are important. Born in an eminent local family in the UK. In 1544 he went to grammar school and then studied medicine, college, Cambridge, graduating this. Now all the paragraph, the full paragraph is talking about his early life, early years of Gilbert. So this also we have selected. So for B it will come first number. Okay, now C paragraph. So this is easier reading list of heading, that doesn't matter, but if you are preparing it, and those who have done many practice, you can also do it, but yes, you can take the less time. He was a very successful and eminent doctor. As I told you, eminent means known, well known, this kind of, well known means in society, social recognition, and successful also. All this culminated in his election, yes, president of the Royal Science Society. Now this was also becoming the president of the Royal Science Society. So this is also they are talking, but in one line. Let's read full. He was also appointed personal physician to the Queen, later knighted by the Queen. He faithfully served her until death. However, he didn't outlive the Queen for long and died on this only a few months after his appointment as personal physician to King James. Okay. Now first line is saying, and successful and eminent doctor. Throughout the paragraph they are just talking about how he was successful and how he was eminent. Out of all this culminated in his election to in his election to president of Royal Science Society also, all these helpful. This was helpful. Only this thing they are not talking, everything they are discussing about first line. So we will be selecting about pioneers, social, professional and social recognition. We can just mark it, sorry, 6 number. Okay, 6 number, same style I am writing it. Now D number paragraph. Now I am showing D number paragraph. Gilbert was first interested in chemistry but later changed his focus. Now focus word is there. So only on the basis of word, you can't match list of heading. I'm telling you, this will lead you to bring less band scores. Don't rely only on the keyword strategy. Try to understand the things what they are discussing in the paragraph. Gilbert was first interested in chemistry but later changed his focus due to the large portion of mysticism of the this involved, such as this. He gradually developed his interest in physics after the great minds of the ancient. Okay, now with these lines I can understand that his focus has changed from chemistry to this physics kind of thing. Okay, so chemistry word was there in third, the development of chemistry. It means this list of heading is wrong. It has proved wrong because here it is saying was first interested in chemistry. So there is not talking about development of chemistry. Now another question, there is not talking about questioning traditional astronomy. This we have done. Becoming president, this is also wrong. The great works of Gilbert is not there. His, yeah, the last one you can see, his change of focus. I will select it for this D number paragraph. 10th number I have written over here. Okay, now E number paragraph. Gilbert's discovery, some discovery they are talking, was so important to modern physics. He investigated the nature of magnetism and electricity. Magnetism word was there, discovery word was there. See this, his discovery about magnetism, but not on the basis of this. I will read some more sentences. He even coined the word electric. Though the early beliefs of magnetism were also largely entangled with superstitions such as rubbing garlic on this and this. One example being that sailors even believed the smell of garlic would even interfere with the action of compass. So he named the ends of a magnet pole, north pole, south pole. So everything they are talking about Gilbert, how he had named it. So it means he investigated the nature of magnetism and his discovery of about magnetism. So this also we will select for this E number, 9 number. Okay, 9 number we have selected for this. So this also we have done. Now this also we have done. Now next paragraph. Please do practice with me, that's more important. Although it is easier, but yes, you should understand the reading strategy. He also questions the traditional astronomical beliefs. First sentence is saying this, but yes, this may be trap. Though a Copernican, he didn't express in his Q essential beliefs. See this. This is a beautiful word. You can use it in IELTS speaking as well as in writing. Please do Google it. On Google, you will get its exact meaning and sentence. Whether the earth is at the center of the universe or in orbit around the sun, however, he believed that stars are not. So, he questions the traditional astronomical beliefs and however, he believed, Mr. Gilbert, he believed that the stars are not equidistant from the earth but have their own earth like. So many things they have given about these things. So they have started with though. It means whatever the beliefs were there. So he had done something different. His belief was different. So we will select, he questioned the traditional astronomical beliefs. But every reading passage is not like that, so it's easier one. So belief, questioning about traditional astronomy, we will select it for this F number paragraph. This is 4 number. Okay. Now last paragraph is left. His research method. Now in this paragraph, his research method, because in one heading there was scientific research method was revolutionary, in that he used experiments rather than pure logic and reasoning like the ancient Greek philosopher did. It was a new attitude. Yes, new word is also there, towards a scientific investigation. Until then, scientific experiments were not in fashion. Okay, here they are talking about new scientific investigation, means new research method they are talking. So it was a heading. So let's read it. So here, yes, what was new about his scientific research method? So all we have found it in this paragraph, new also, scientific research method also, and the explanation of this scientific research method was also given. So we have done this, and second number will come with this G number paragraph. Now let's do difficult level of list of headings. This is a difficult one and I have done it. That's why I'm telling you it is a difficult one. Two also I had wrong things while I was solving this reading passage. So you also do it with me. Read the instructions. Please pause the screen. Reading passage has 6 paragraphs A to F. Choose the correct heading for each paragraph from the list of headings below. Write the correct letter. It's important you should use this kind of numerical in front of the question number. Okay, now we will be reading all headings, and definitely we will try to understand its meaning and some visualization in my mind. And easily understood system, something is easily understood system. Now try to understand this word system. So instead of system they can use anything, not necessary you will get this system word. Doubts dismissed, some doubts were there that were dismissed. Not a totally unconventional view, not a totally unconventional view. Those who do not know the meaning of this, please google it. Not a totally unconventional view. It was not a 100% unconventional view. Means unconventional views, not a totally unconventional view, means whatever the old views were there. Okay, now unconventional view, not a totally, not a fully unconventional view. It was, means not is also there, unconventional is also there. This is also confusing one. Not a totally unconventional means everything was not totally modern kind of view. Okay, theories compared. So this is easier one. Some theories will be there, that comparison will be there. Momentous occasion will be there. So momentous, like here, some cheerful kind of occasion you can say, or you can google it. So while doing reading, so every exact meaning if we do not know, but we can understand with this word. Some rememberable kind of occasion you can say. A controversial use of terminology, some terminology relating controversy was there. Initial confusion. Okay, so early confusion and all. Previous beliefs replaced, previous old beliefs replaced with some modern. And okay, previous beliefs replaced means old views replaced. More straightforward than expected, something more straightforward than expected. An obvious thing to do, an obvious thing to do, something important thing to do. Okay, let's see paragraph A, and before that please subscribe and like my channel. Thank you so much in advance. Definitely I am giving you assurance that after watching this video you will get 100% correct answers for list of headings. Now this is my A number paragraph. You can see this. Luke Howard had been speaking for, now this person name is there, and if you want to read the previous lines also, so that you can easily understand what they are talking. At 6 o'clock one evening in December 16 in a dank Carvinus laboratory in London, an unknown young amateur meteorologist gave the lecture that teased to make him famous. Okay, some they are talking about some this thing in laboratory. Some program is going on. So Luke Howard had been speaking for nearly an hour. So this is definitely it is an occasion. It is an when someone have been speaking for an hour, means some program is going on, during which time his audience is also there, had found itself in a state of gradually mounting excitement. Some excitement is there. By the time that he reached the concluding words of his address, the Plough Court Laboratory was, means this is the venue, was in an uproar. Everyone in the audience had recognized the importance of what they had just heard, and all were in a mood to have confirmed about aloud by their friends and neighbors in the room. Okay, so over the we will read full paragraph. You can pause the screen. Over the course of the past hour, they had been introduced not only to new explanation of the formation lifespan of clouds, but also to a poetic new terminology. Okay, terminology is also there. Let's find a controversial use of terminology. It means this is wrong. So controversy is not there, but also to a poetic new controversies, this and this, and other names to the names of the compounds whose differences were based on this. There was much need that needed to be taken on board. Okay, so everything we have read. Now try to find. Just pause the screen. I will show you all the options. An easily understood system. Doubts dismissed, not a totally unconventional view. Theories compared, momentum, occasion, controversial. This we will not select. Initial confusion. So in this paragraph, they were not talking about any confusion. Previous beliefs really replaced, properly believed thing was not there. More straightforward than expected, nothing. An obvious thing to do, nothing. So it means this occasion they are talking. Some occasion was there when someone is speaking. Okay, so for a paragraph I will be selecting this fifth number. Yes, now second number. That paragraph will be difficult, I will be telling you. So read it, pause the screen please. Clouds, as everyone in the room would already have known, were staging post in the rise and fall of water as it made its way down endless compensating journeys between the earth and fruitful sky. Yet the nature of the means of their exact construction remained a mystery to most observers, who on the whole were still enthralled to vascular this that theory had dominated. Theory word is also there, that had dominated meteorological thinking for the better part of a century. Now next line, the earlier speculations. Now I can correlate with something. Theory word is also there, no doubt I will try to match. In all their strangeness, had mostly been forgotten or were treated as historical curiosity to be glanced at, derided, and then abandoned. Now, with these lines, I can make out which one. An easily understood system they are not talking, I don't think so. Doubts dismissed kind of thing is not there. Not a totally unconventional view is also not there. Theories compared is also not there. Theory word is there, but theory word where theory is there but comparison is not there. Okay, controversial terminology is also not there. Initial confusion, no. Previous beliefs replaced, this we can select it. Yes, with B number I will show you again how I have selected the earlier speculation. From here to here, please read it. If you are matching the keywords, please try to understand the meaning, whether this full thing is properly matching it with or with not. Okay, now C number paragraph. Now C number paragraph, I'm showing you full. This is full C paragraph, smaller one. So definitely you have to read it full. How Howard was not, of course, the first to insist that clouds were best understood. He was not the, no, of course, not the first to insist that clouds were best understood as entities with physical properties of their own, obeying the same essential laws which govern the rest of the natural world. It had been long accepted by many of the more scientifically minded, means scientists. It had been long accepted by many of the scientific minded that clouds, despite their distance and their seeming intangibility, should be studied and apprehended like any other objects in creation. So what do you understand by this paragraph? Can you match anything? This kind of difficult reading list of headings are also coming, don't worry. Try to match an easily understood system, are they talking? No. Doubts dismissed? No. Not a totally unconventional view. Are they talking with this? Theories compared? This we have selected. This is wrong. Initial confusion. This was also not there. More straightforward than expected. An obvious thing to do. Try to match, try to match. So I think from here they have talking, it had been long accepted by many of more scientifically this thing. So view, this view word I have matched it. It had been long accepted by many these minded, means scientific persons, they have accepted. So it means their viewpoint they are talking, not a totally unconventional view. I will match it. Okay, now D paragraph. You can pause the screen and try to match it again. Now this is my D paragraph. Okay, there were, however, and better. There were more, however, and better. Something was more, however, and better. Luke Howard also claimed, he also claimed that there was a fixed and constant number of basic cloud types. He also claimed that there was a fixed and constant number of basic cloud types, and this number was not in the hundreds or thousands, okay, like the teeming clouds themselves, each as individual as thumbprint. uh, had this been the case, it would render them both unclassifiable and unaccountable. Just so many stains upon the sky. How Howard's claim, on the contrary, was, so same person is there. On the contrary, was that there there were just three basic families of clouds into which every one of the clouds of ambiguous forms could be categorized with certainty. The clouds obeyed a system, and once recognized in outline, their basic forms would be as distinguishable form or the letter, or for each displayed the simplest possible visual characteristic. Now select this, because this is also difficult one, how we can select with this paragraph. Read it again. You can pause the screen. I am showing you full paragraph. Do it again, please do it. Then I will try to match it. Okay. So I will tell you, there were more, however, and better. Okay. So earlier he was claiming this, and of course also claimed that there was a fixed and constant number of basic cloud types. This number was this, but here he is saying, on the contrary, it was that there were just three basic, straightforward thing he is telling here. So we can select this. This also not come, doubts were not there, not a total. This also we have selected, theories compared, momentum, occasion, controversial, everything you can read it. Previous beliefs replaced, this also more straightforward than expected. Okay, so we can select this. This is the answer they have given, I am telling you. So for D paragraph we can select number 9. Okay, so because here they are saying, this person is saying there were just three basic families of clouds. So you can read it and you can try to match the answer. You can also tell me on what basis you have selected this answer or any other answer in comment section. Now E paragraph, let's go. The names which Howard devised, the names which Howard devised for them were designed to convey a descriptive sense of each cloud's outward characteristic. Okay, I can understand this sentence. And okay, so the names which Howard devised for them, try to understand this word, for them were designed to convey a descriptive sense of each cloud. Descriptive sense, some description, sense of each cloud type's outward characteristic, dash and dash. Practice derived from the usual procedures. Procedure word is also their natural history classification and were taken from the Latin and all. Okay, so you can read it and where it is finishing. And stratus, clouds were thus divided into tendrils Try to read full paragraph, and then you will come to know what they are trying. Heaps and layers and the three formation of heart of their design. Howard then went on to name of four other cloud types, all of which were either modification aggregates of the three major families. Clouds continue. So what do you understand by this paragraph? Please read it, then I will tell. You can pause the screen. Here they are just explaining types of clouds and how they have divided into these things. So first line sentence is saying devised for them were designed, some design. So what we can design? Some system we can design to convey a descriptive sense, descriptive, some full description sense of each cloud. Now here they are just explaining everything in simple language and in easily understood system they have given. Okay, so for this paragraph, this I got it, but D paragraph, my answer was wrong for D paragraph. So here first I can select. Okay, now next E we have done. Now F, last paragraph. You can see the modification of clouds was a major new idea, and what struck the audience most vividly about it was elegant and powerful fittingness. Okay, all of what they had just heard seemed so clear. Whatever they have heard in the room, it had just seemed so clear and so self-evident. Okay, some must have wondered how it was that no one, not even in antiquity, had named or graded the clouds before, or if they had. So try to understand, try to read the things. uh, don't go into much detail, but try to read the things whatever they are saying, why their efforts had left no traces in the language. How could it he that the task had been waiting for Howard, who had succeeded in writing a kind of from out of this. Their forms, those shapeless and unresolved, had at last, it seemed, been securely grasped. Howard had given a set of names to radically this and this. So whatever they are saying here, the clarification was so clear and self-evident, and this work was waiting for Howard. So what we can select, this we have done. This is not explained here in this paragraph. So look at the paragraph also. Theories compared is not there. Momentum, occasion, no. Only last one and obvious thing to do is given. So that is 10th number. So you can read the paragraph and do it. Last they are talking about an obvious thing to do. Okay,